Welcome to the Vivacious Bloons Circus. My name is Other User 325, and I'm gonna show you guys the most life-changing, jaw-dropping, heart-stopping and mind-bending paraphernalia you've ever laid your eyes upon. Isn't that right, Bubble?
That's right, Other. I can't wait to see what you got up cooking today.
Well, let's not waste any time. Let's commence the show. So today I'll be presenting another mod showcase which I haven't done for a while now. I've added TADC and Bloons Tower Defense Battles, which adds so much vivacity and liveliness into the game. So I'll commence the showcase right now. I'll be showcasing all the digital circus characters in sandbox mode, as you can see. I won't be showcasing like all the upgrades and that, because it would take forever, unless I want to make a full showcase video on all of the towers and their upgrading. So, the mod is still in the great works and it'll be greatly improved in the future, so we'll have to wait and find out. To top this all off, we got the first tower, which is the main protagonist of the circus. It's called Pomni. What she does is throw jester bells at balloons, and every third throw, Pomni will throw 3 jester bells simultaneously, and it can be improved to 6 or 8 with the right path upgrading, which you'll see later. Another tower that I will place down is by far the cheapest out of all base towers. It's named Dragatha. Although she has a long range attack, while throwing out dull buttons pretty slowly, if we can compare the statistics to the aforesaid tower, the latter has a better DPS output, even if they have medium or short range. But we also got Jax, a mischievous bunny who uses bowling balls to bowl away the balloons, which knocks them back a bit, and costs twice as much as Pomni. He's pretty strong of a base tower, because any knockback mechanic seems pretty strong overall, especially if it's over 2 quite a ton. Then we got Gangle, a close range ribbon unit that strangles the balloons to pop them, and has powerful upgrades to negotiate the weakness of stronger balloons. Then we got Korthmo the Clown, who taunts the balloons by making fun of them with his funny jokes, and Kinga, who throws pillows at balloons and can build an impenetrable fortress by upgrading to the right path. Another close-range character is named Zubul, who uses her claw hands to pinch the balloon layers and pop them down quickly, but has very limited range and can be improved by upgrading. Don't forget the main antagonists, Bubble and Kane, the AI assistants, while the latter is the ringmaster of the Vivacious Digital Circus. Then the cameo characters, which are known as NPCs, the sun and the moon, which can be placed over water because they can float, since it tells us the weather. And finally the Gloin Queen, an AI antagonistic boss which spawns gloinks by eating balloons as a whole. Now time for showcasing some of the upgrades. Firstly, we got Pomni's upgrading, which starts off by increasing the attack speed and range with the left path, and even more range and camo detection on the secondary left upgrade. The first 2 right path upgrades add pierce to the jester bells she throws, and the third right path upgrade allows her to throw 3 jester bells, while the third sequence will be 6 jester bells, which adds a lot of extra DPS if needed. The third left path upgrade allows the jester bells to explode when all the pierce is used up, and so on. Then, the final upgrade adds knockback to the explosions and increases damage and fire rate. Lastly, the final upgrade on the right path gives Pomni an activated ability which allows her to summon an exit door, which puts balloons into the void until it's full, which explodes for extra balloon popping power and gives you loops. It'll also add more jester bells onto Pomni's main attack. Now that properly explains all of Pomni's strengths and weaknesses as seen in the sandbox gameplay. Time for Jax. Jax costs twice as much as Pomni, but throws high piercing bowling balls that can knock back. For the first to left path upgrades, it's pretty self-explanatory, as it makes Jax throw bowling balls onto balloons much faster. And for the first two right path upgrades, the first one adds pierce, and makes the bowling balls much bulkier, allowing to hit more balloons consistently, especially against fast balloons or balloon boosted balloons as a whole. And the second right upgrade gives Jax camo detection, which negotiates the camouflage weakness. The third upgrades for Jax is quite interesting. For the left path, it gives him more attack speed, and adds a brand new targeting mode which sends out cuss words at balloons, which seems very disparaging, but it pushes the balloons back to spawn, which gives a fighting chance, and it charges up the more bowling balls Jax throws at balloons. And the right path reinforces the bowling balls to knock back more, and penetrates through more balloons with a bigger hit bars. For path 4 upgrades, the left path improves Jax's cursing, which makes it even more harder for the balloons to push through, and charges much faster. And the right path gives him an ability that throws a storm of bowling balls that pushes balloons back, and pops them with ease. So that explains all of Jax's upgrading, and his strengths and weaknesses. I guess I'm done explaining all the upgrades as of now. It's too tiring for me. It's time to play against one of my friends, I suppose. Alright, I'll be playing against one of my best friends called Bloonicious, who's going to 1v1 me to showcase some of the actual gameplay you're gonna be seeing right now. My tower loadout is pretty interesting, but why are the tower portraits unchanged? Because it would apply too much pressure for me to make them, and I don't even know how to make fully accurate portraits for towers. So anyway, let's commence the match. So to top it all off, I'll check you guys later after the full gameplay with my friend. So I'll speed it up, and zoom it slightly, to make it more appealing with some background music. Enjoy.
Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love.
That's the 1v1 done, and it was a pretty sweaty game overall. I could survive longer if I had a better tower power like damage boost for balloon rushes, but it's fine. Before ending the circus show, we'll show you guys the last feature I've implemented. So I'll be presenting you the new and improved card battles. That's right, we don't want one of the least updated game modes to go extinct. So I've reworked card battles to properly balance out things for the Vivacious Bloons Circus. Compared to PvP card battles, there's much less cards, and I've introduced purple balloons as an exclusive balloon sent to some of the battle cards, which can be an effective rush if your opponent has a purple problem. Some of the vanilla towers were removed and replaced to offset the new changes for the new reworked card battles. And there's no hybrid cards just yet, so there'll be some in the future. So there we have it. That's the full showcase of the amazing digital circus in Bloons Tower Defense Battles. Consider subscribing, liking, and turn on notifications bell to support me, and comment down below if you want to suggest a video idea to the real other user. Don't forget to join my Discord server for more upcoming news, and we'll see you vivacious guys in the next video. Adios.